Zooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Zooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. You know what I mean? Liverpool fans are at it already. Already?
Oh my God. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. Please hit a like video on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're here to laugh at Liverpool again. Because I hate Liverpool. anyone, yeah, but Liverpool. We will always laugh at Liverpool. And we're here again as we got a bomber from Sami Mokbel, of all people, was the one that delivered the bomber today on the Daily Mail. It says, Arsenal are set to land Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi at the end of the season. Martin Zubimendi, the one that was meant to go to Liverpool, the one that was destined to go to Liverpool in the summer of 2024, but he decided to stay in the Basque region, Real Sociedad. He said, I'm going to be loyal to my people. I'm going to stay one more season, but I want a release clause. And that is what Arsenal are set to trigger. They are set to trigger the release clause of around about 60 million euros, as reported here by the Fabrizio Romano. Arsenal had advanced stock signing with Mendy for the summer of 2025. Negotiation underway with players side as positive talks took place behind the scenes as revealed by Sami Mokbel. Final steps still needed. Arsenal planned to trigger the release clause of 60 million euros. Not bad. Listen, let's break it down. Do Arsenal need a midfielder right now? Probably not. Do I get why Arsenal signed him? Yes. You got to understand here, from Arsenal's point of view, Thomas Partey is out of contract in the summer. Jorginho, I believe, his contract is out in the summer. That's two midfielders potentially gone. Arsenal need a number 6, an actual 6. Declan Rice, yeah, cool. He's been playing the 8 role, but they need someone who's technically sound, who can get the ball on the half turn, who's actually creative as well, can also play the ball in between the lines, and is just a natural holding midfielder. You got to remember, City will link with him. Liverpool will link with him. Dare I say even Man United, there was murmurs of Man United potentially going to sign him last summer instead of Ugarte. So there was always this question of even Barcelona, if they could afford him and find enough levers. But this is actually a good move for Arsenal. When you look at it, yeah, Arsenal need a holding midfielder. They bought in Marino to apparently unlock Martinelli. That hasn't worked yet. But they needed a balance in that midfield. There was when you look at it right now, even Thomas Partey, I think Thomas Partey has been one of Arsenal's best players this season. But you look at it, there's still a lack of balance in that midfield. We don't know really what's Declan Rice's role this season. Is he better in the 8 role? Is he better in the double pivot? Is he better as a 6? We're still not quite sure yet. With him, Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and you've got obviously Odegaard, you've got a bit more balance in that midfield. You have. And for 60 million euros, it's actually not a bad deal. When you look at what is that 60 million? Was that 50, 53 million, 54? You know, in all together, that is absolutely crazy. When you look at the money that's been spent on midfielders now in today's market, you're looking at City, who they're going to go get to replace Rodri. You have to spend some big money. You know, we spent 50-odd million for Ugarte. You know, you're going to have to spend money. And with the way that Arsenal are moving right now, do they need this the priority? Is there a bit of PR in this? I do believe there is when you look at it. Because how do we then cover the cracks of the season? How do we say, you know what? If I'm Stan Kroenke now, if I'm whoever's in the senior board, how can I get Arsenal fans excited? How can I get Arsenal fans believing about next season already? You know, like this already puts a mindset to people saying, you know what? 2026, 2025, 2026. We're doing a title charge. We're on it. Next season. Forget about this season. Next season's our season. You know, so in that aspect, yeah, it does help Arsenal fans almost forget about this season. They can almost say, you know what? Who cares about this season, man? We got to think about next season with Zubimendi in our team. When we create these 11s, yeah, we got to think about Zubimendi. So in that aspect, for Arsenal's PR standpoint of view, this is excellent. It literally puts away any sort of pressure now. It gives Arteta more backing as well. What does it say about Arteta now and his role in the job? He potentially could be here next season. You got a player from the Basque region who I think Arteta plays for as well in his youngster days alongside Xabi Alonso. It's another player from the Basque region, and it almost cements this idea of Arteta still being backed. Arteta still being given money to spend. You know, they spent heavily this summer in getting Moreno, they got in Calafiori, 2 signings that he probably didn't need, but he got in them 2 signings. You know, and this one here already ahead of the curve, because you got to be now. Man City and Man. This is what clubs used to do. You see this right here is what clubs used to do. Now it don't happen anymore for some reason. Clubs don't go and initiate that release clause straight away. I don't know why, but they don't do it straight away, and that's the problem with football now. It's that we always want to rush. But Arsenal said, you know what? We're still gonna. And listen, don't get me wrong here. This still is an open discussion. I know I've laughed at Liverpool here, but Liverpool can still go in and say, yo, listen, we want to play your release clause. Come to us. But it looks like he's been rejected. So I don't think Liverpool want to be rejected twice. You know, maybe 3 times more. You know, stay away, Liverpool. You know, you've been rejected. Like, leave us alone. You know, just rejection FC, Bellingham. Zubimendi. Rejection FC. Hold that. It's very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. Don't do this again, man. Stay away, man. You know what I mean? But all in all, like I said, when I look at it, yeah, when I look at the details, like, it is still open. Like, Barcelona could come in with some next level lever. Real Madrid need a sort of player like this. Zubimendi's not cutting it anymore at Real Madrid. They don't really have a natural midfield. Like, when you look at Modric, he's going to be probably leaving as well. I think he's got 1 more year left of his contract. I think that ends in 2025 as well. So you're looking at him. Valverde's not a natural DM. Camavinga is more of an 8. Yeah, he can play the sitting role double pivot, but he likes to go box to box. They don't really have that Cruz element. And I'm not saying Cruz is Zubimendi is Cruz, but it can give you that sort of feeling, right? And I feel like for me, it's one of them where with Zubimendi, you've got an actual number 6 who's technically so good, who can progress the ball as well, good as well in that regards. And ultimately, Arsenal are getting a very, very good player. Like, at the top of his game, you know, I think he's on 26 right now. So they're getting a player who's at the top of his game in his prime. So, like I said, man, I think even David Ornstein reported as well here. He says, Arsenal pursuing deal signed by Zubimendi, working on landing 25-year-old midfielder next summer for a considerable period and reigniting long-term pursuit during the process of recruiting Mikel Moreno. So imagine that, man. You have Mikel Moreno, right, and Zubimendi in the same team, bro. Like, you might as well just go and get Isak now. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, you might as well just get the whole bandit right now. Why not? Get the whole bandit. Martin Odegaard, Zubimendi, flipping, what do you call it? Mikel Moreno, and now, you know, and Isak. Go get the whole band. Why not? Why not? Go get everyone together. Isak, it's going to be a tough deal, to be fair. Go get Isak and get this sorted out. Do you know what I mean? So I do believe, like I said to you, it's one of them where Liverpool fans will have this kind of copium. We've got Gravenberg. We're cool. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? And it says here even more. Mikel Arteta, crucial factor to advance on Martin Zubimendi deal. You see how Arteta gets a lot of prop in terms of getting deals over the line. I don't know if you noticed, guys, but it happened with the Declan Rice deal a couple of years ago. And he says it right there as well, funny enough. Arsenal manager was club gets green light from Zubi, same as what happened Declan Rice 2 years ago. Zubi in advanced talks with Arsenal for July 2025. And like I said, 2 years ago, there was this idea again where Declan Rice, what was crucial was Mikel Arteta. So maybe he is a good manager in that aspect and a good person to kind of speak to. But yeah, man, I think for me, all in all, when you deep it, man, this is a very, very, very good deal for Arsenal Football Club, man. So yeah, man, let's see what happens. Let's see what goes on. And yeah, let me know in the comments below, guys, your thoughts in the comments below. Not Man City fans, Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans as well. Listen, I know I'm bantering you lot, but you gotta hold that in it. You know, you gotta hold it, man. Just firm it. You know what I mean? Rejection again. You know, I'm seeing emerging streams and that for you lot, man. Like, allow it, innit? You might have finished. Finished!